I can still remember it back then. I was sitting at my laptop watching Courses in the Real World from Andrew Tate and asking myself, bro, what the fuck is copywriting? How the fuck are you going to escape the matrix with just writing words? It didn't make sense to me. I didn't understand it. But I was always humble, I was never arrogant, and I still decided to watch the whole course. And yeah, I watched the whole course and I still didn't understand how you are going to make money with just writing words. I didn't understand it. And I thought to myself, there has to be another way to this. There has to be another approach of marketing for prospects to actually make them more money in the long run. There has to be another way to really drive more revenue for prospects, right? And this is when I stumbled upon the harsh reality of copywriting and why just being a copywriter won't be enough in the long run. And yeah, this video will be exactly about this topic, guys, the harsh reality of copywriting and why you will get left behind if you don't learn the new necessary skill sets you need as a copywriter to actually make money for yourself. So guys, let's get right into it, shall we? So, back then, when copywriting in the online space started, it was pretty easy to get clients just by writing words into a Google Doc because everything was kind of new. You didn't need any advanced or hyper-specific skills, but the game has changed, guys. It's not like that anymore. Nowadays, the entry barrier is much higher. You need to stand out if you want a client. The game has changed, right? It's not about, you can't just send simple email copy or simple landing pages to your prospect and expect to them with just having the skill of copywriting that you're going to make money in the long run. It just doesn't work. It's a low-hanging fruit type of skill, right? Because at the end of the day, ChatGPT can write decent copy as well, right? So it's not just about writing the copy. Of course, you have to make it better and stuff, but you get my point. And guys, this is not just about outreach, like the whole copywriting stuff. This is also about your skill set, the whole copywriting thing in terms of the service delivery. You can't just be a copywriter nowadays. You are competing against much more experienced people. The reality is, guys, just being a copywriter simply isn't enough anymore. You will get left behind if you just write copy, guys. So what is the alternative, guys? What can you do to actually succeed in the long run? This is something we will talk about in this video, guys. You need to adapt yourself. You need to ascend to a different type of business partner, a strategic partner. You will ascend to becoming a growth partner. And this is a very interesting topic, guys. We will get right into it. Becoming a growth partner. You will stop just writing your cute emails, right? Because you can't. It just doesn't work. You won't win in the long run with just being good at writing stuff. And back then I was thinking this exact same thing, guys. I always thought to myself, bro, this doesn't make sense. This can be easily replaced by AI and stuff. Of course, you have to iterate the copy that ChatGPT gives you, but this can't be the thing. This can't be the knowledge I need to just write words. There has to be another approach to actually scaling businesses. This was the exact same thing I thought back then, and I was completely right, guys. So what goes into being a growth partner? What skills do you have to learn, and what is a growth partner? Two things, guys. You need to understand launches, which marks the whole theory of the things I'm going to talk about. Excuse me. And also you need to understand the practice, like the funnel building itself. This is going to be very important, guys. So let's start. What is a launch? We will talk about this very in-depth. A launch is a structured sequence of marketing tools or instruments that work together to ultimately drive sales. So you have different marketing instruments that go in a specific order, in a logical order, to funnel prospects to actually the last step where you make money as the coach, right? I will give you an example for this so you don't click off this video because this can be kind of complicated. Let's go to an example of mine. So let's take a business coach that is his audience on Instagram. And yeah, of course, the whole funnel, like the whole launch, starts with doing the launch stories or like producing reels and stuff, producing videos where you talk about a webinar launch, a launch where you do like the, keto masterclass or something. This is the first step of the whole launch. This thing here, the total thing, is the sequence of marketing instruments that will be deployed in this particular order so you make sales. It starts with the Instagram stories to ultimately funnel them to the webinar landing page. Then this is copy as well, right? This is copywriting. You make them opt in, then they get pre-webinar mails, which hype them up for the webinar. Then they get, which is another instrument. This is another instrument. This is the webinar presentation where you make the first sales because of the pitch in the end. And after that, you have the post-webinar, the promo mails, where you have some urgency and scarcity, and the sick special offer where you make the last and the more sales at the end, right? So this is the whole sequence of marketing instrument, the whole series, right? In the right, correct order. And yeah, other examples for this is the lead magnet, for example. You have a squeeze page, like an opt-in page where you write copy for, then you get like the welcome sequence and emails and stuff, which hype them up for the coaching and stuff, and some testimonials and so on. And after that, you have another landing page where you can opt into a high ticket, or like a sales page where you can opt into the low ticket program. So it's always a series of marketing instruments, guys. You will never make money by just deploying emails. It's a whole launch. It's a whole marketing push to actually drive the needle forward for the business. And this is what you have to understand in theory, guys. These are the 3 types of funnels you have, like the webinar launch, the lead magnet funnel, and the book a call funnel, which could be described as the evergreen funnel or evergreen launch. And yeah, guys, so your email copy alone is worth nothing. It's just a singular piece of the whole pie, right? It's just, it doesn't work like if you look at it like single-handedly alone, right? So yeah, your email copy alone is worth nothing, and yeah, that's why you have to adapt the skill set to actually understand what goes into launch in theory, so you can really provide sequences to business owners to actually make them some money, right? A whole sequence, a whole marketing launch or push. So, but you of course have to create this launch where we go into the practice, guys. You might be asking yourself, what is funnel building? Bringing your copy, the landing page copy or email copy, to life through email service providers or funnels and websites, so you do or create the thing you have been talking about all this time. If you write email copy to them, you bring it to life through the email service provider and actually set the automations in place. It's all about actually deploying the copy onto a online funnel, right? This is what funnel building is all about. But first of all, you need to understand the theory. You need to understand how funnels and launches work and how you are going to make money with them. And then you need to practice this thing. You need to create this thing and bring your copy to life. And this is where the funnel building comes into play. So these are the 2 skills you need complementary to just copywriting to actually make money in the long run. It's all about building funnels and all about doing launches. Not just about one piece, like one marketing piece, which can be emails. It's about 5 different pieces that all work together to ultimately drive sales, guys. It's so important. And you might be asking yourself, how do you actually do this, guys? So you can study other people's copy, other people's funnels, other people's launches, like in the scene, and just see what they are doing. The one guy has a high ticket, the one guy has a low ticket. This one has this type of funnel, this one has this type of funnel. So just study those people and see what you can deploy for the particular client you are reaching out to, right? And yeah, the next thing you might be asking yourself is, where and how do I create these? You can use Go High Level as the email service provider, but also as the funnel builder. I use Go High Level for both of these 2 things, but you can also go just emails for this one and building the funnels and click funnels. And guys, just ask ChatGPT or Google if you want a less expensive alternative to this, because I think they are both $100 a month or something. You can of course use the 30-day free trial, but it's always good to have something that you are using actively to actually get good at the skill, right? So yeah, use emails and building the funnels on Go High Level. I don't use ClickFunnels personally. And Webflow for building interactive, beautiful, with animations and stuff, online websites with high perceived value and stuff. This one is not necessary, I think, because most people don't only need funnels and stuff, but you can of course be good at this skill as well, guys. And Webflow also, same for the funnel builder, they have lots of templates and stuff. Yeah, and guys, You need to learn these skills to not get left behind in the long run, guys. It won't be enough to just write copy. You have to become the funnel builder, the launch expert, the strategic partner. Just writing text is not going to work in the long run. You need to learn the actual funnel building, the actual launches, and to really make some money in the long run, guys. Just writing copy can work, kind of, but it's not the ultimate goal. So you should push for the absolute maximum and learn these complementary, necessary skills to actually succeed, guys. And yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video, because this was already everything I wanted to talk about. We will have another video like talking about how to actually build funnels and stuff, where I maybe explain it to you guys. But for this video, this is everything, guys. And yeah, if you don't know, I have a personal school, a free inner circle, where I provide to you guys a free source on copywriting and service delivery and stuff. But most importantly, I provide a free 2-hour outreach masterclass, where I show you exactly how to close your next client in the next 4 to 8 weeks. And I will ask your questions, answer your questions completely for free. And you can just text me, which is kind of like a personal mentorship, but it's with no price point. It's completely free, and you're still early, guys. There are only 41 members inside of this community. This one is going to be very huge. So buckle up, guys. Join into the school, get some free value for you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.